Right now, we're doing another sketch of the characters coming from the original novel, Stage Controller. Link is in the description below if you want to read the novel. But this character is called Tish Minor, though her name is spelled Taije. Uh, Long story for that one, but she is short in comparison to the previous character that we showcased, Kimika. While Kimika is around 5'10", uh, Tish is around 4'10", thereabout. Um, and I use my own proportion sheet. You can pretty much use your own as well if you're doing original character designs. I try to make the characters from Stage Controller a bit more realistic, even though most of them are, aliens and different species and all of that. I try to make the proportions more realistic, so a 5 foot person would have a similar height proportion to someone in our real life, right? So, and the proportion whenever I didn't mention this in a previous video, but whenever you get the head of the character, you know where the pose that you want, and you have an idea as to where they're gonna be standing or whatever. Get the head, and then you use that head to determine the body proportion. So if you want it to be like 5 head heights or whatever, 4 or 5 foot person, you can just use that and go on or whatever. But anyway, I this was a lot easier than my previous design, not just because of the size, but because of the pose. She is pretty much standing, or you can say partially tipping or floating. Um, and of course, she has her hand, both her hands are out. And so, yeah, it was pretty much easy to have the design, the sketch, the inking, even the coloring process. But sometimes regardless of the pose, regardless of the character, the more you do something, or like if you sit down and you draw, the usually the first character or the first two characters that you come up with in, however long it takes you to just draw a collection of stuff, those are usually harder than the ones further down, right? Because now you're in a groove. And so, yeah, this is Tish. I gave her, blue, dark blue. She has grayish skin, blonde hair, yellow, yellow everywhere else, basically. And yeah, that is Tish Minor.